Right now, at this little short episode, I'm going to take 5 minutes and show you all the different aspects of HSA construction windows, the ones that HSA construction installs. This is one of the windows we do. It has a flange outside, you saw it previously. It's been voted the best by Consumer Digest. And what I want to show you particularly about this window, it's the glass that we use and little aspects of the window. This is a screen. It has very interesting grooves, so you can actually grab it and move it back and forth with your fingers in it. It doesn't have those little plastic black pulleys that you pull and they always get pulled out and thrown away. So it's very effective. The screens, they do come, you can move them with that little groove there on each side of the window. Or you can order one full screen for the whole window, then you can have this much side of the window open a little bit and the other one at the same time. Now we're going to show you a little bit about this particular window, and we're going to start with the frame. Framing is designed to block all the heat transfer that's going to go on. So as you can see inside the frame, this is actually the frame. Inside the frame it has many different channels. Basically this is the outside of the window. When it gets hot, this channel gets to be warm or hot. The next one is smaller, it gets to be warm. The middle of the window already will not get too much of the heatness. And this inside of the window will stay cool at the room temperature. Same thing during the winter time, when the inside gets to be warm and outside is cold. It doesn't transfer all the heat out easily as an aluminum windows or steel windows do. As you can see, inside the sash frame, it has special channels as well. And additionally to that, once we lock the window, once the sash is inside the window frame, it has weather channels, weather stripping all over to protect it as much as possible. The weather stripping is designed very interestingly. It has in the middle actual plastic besides the hair itself. What it does, it blocks, once it's pushed against something, it blocks absolutely everything. There we go. This is a double hung frame. The single hung frame is exactly the same. It has plenty of these special channels where the heat stops and cannot go farther in. It's a very good design of the window. Next, I want to show you a latch. A latch for this particular window. In this latch you can clearly see that inside, even though the window is made completely out of vinyl, but inside there is a steel, it's actually aluminum frames, very hard aluminum. For burglars, if they will try to pry bar it or something, it's not that easy to break in. And inside this frame there is actual steel tubing. And once you open the latch, once it comes into the close, it has this little groove where one sash goes into another. Even if the latch is open, once it's locked, it's really hard to move. And it has weather stripping all over to protect air to pass in through the frame. So once you have these windows locked, they actually locked very well. So this is the little latch that I want to show you. Next, I'm going to show you grids. Grids, they come in couple of designs. This is called sculpture design. It's a little bit wider grid with a little stripe in the middle versus this flat grid, which most common one is a flat grid. Grids are hidden inside the glass, they stay in the middle, so when you clean the windows you don't have to worry about cleaning the grids. Very convenient for homeowner. Next, what I want to show you, it would be a couple of types of glass that you can order with the windows. For example, this is a purposely tinted glass. If you take a look, it's for Arizona and places like South California where we have a lot of sun. So you can get your glass actually tinted for the higher windows. This is a Flemish style. You can clearly see it has bubbles. This would most likely would go for bathrooms. If you would like to have your bathrooms have a particular design inside the glass, this is a Flemish. This is a regular obscure glass, which every bathroom has. This is a standard one. This is called a Delta Frost. It has little designs on it, just like you would have a frost on a glass in the winter time. There is actually more orders that we can do for glass for bathrooms, but I just have a couple of them that I'm going to show you today. Now we're going to move on to glass. I told you we have many companies are claiming that their glass is the best and that's why you have to stick with them. But in reality, let's check. Most of the houses, older homes, they have a single pane glass. This is a single pane glass. There's only one, so you can clearly see that. You can see the two fingers together. There's one. And what I have for you in here, it's a UV heat lamp, which is exposing UV rays, and this is a heat bulb. It has a little thing inside, which colored black on one side, white on the other side. Black attracts more heat, white doesn't. So what makes it move is that it's the heat that passing through the glass and flies through it. This will show us how much this glass reflects and passes through the heat. So here we go. As we put it up, we're going to do this to stop it, and then we'll release it. And as you can see, the heat is passing through and makes this whole operation works. Once we have the single pane glass installed, this is what most of the houses have, the heat passes through the glass very, very quickly. Practically just stops the wind. But heat, coldness, just comes in on a regular basis. This is what they call a clear insulated glass. This is what most companies sell. It's an insulated pane of glass. Let me show you how much will it block. How much will it block the UV rays, ultraviolet rays. We're going to stop this, release it, and slowly but surely the heat is going through. I'm going to stop it again and release it. As you can see, the heat is passing through, makes this thing circling. So what I did, I have another piece of glass where I put fiberglass inside, in between the panes. As you can see, this is a fiberglass mesh inside, to show you how much actual fiberglass will stop it. What we'll do, we'll take this out, put a fiberglass piece, stop this thing, release it. It's actually spinning the other way around because there's no heat passing through. This fiberglass insulation you have inside the walls, inside the attic, but unfortunately we cannot put them inside the glass because we want to see through them. And once we move it up, it starts to move. So this piece actually stops all the heat waves that come through it. Now I'm going to take one piece of glass from the window that we sell, it's right here, and it's an Energy Star product, and we're going to do exactly the same thing. We're going to put it and see how much of a heat will it stops. So we're going to put it on this in its place. I'm going to stop this little time ticker. It actually moves the other way around. Let me stop it for sure. As you can see, it stops the heat completely. There is zero heat passing through. There is a zero heat passing through.